And I call the member for Hughes.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. I was here for the motion that's been brought by the member for Aston, and I was here to hear her speech, which I find quite incredible on a number of levels, but it's always interesting. Unfortunately, I know the member for Aston is a relatively new member, but when members stand up and simply read out party talking points, it doesn't make for a great speech, particularly when quite a bit of it was disingenuous, Deputy Speaker. And I just move first of all to the first part of this motion that's been brought by the member for Aston, where it says the government is strengthening Medicare and delivering cost of relief to Australians. It includes a record investment in bulk billing. Well, Deputy Speaker, that has not occurred in the seat of Hughes because of the 25 practices in my electorate with comparable data between 2019 and 2024, and this is coming from the Parliamentary Library, Deputy Speaker, it's not coming from party talking points. Of the 25 practices in my electorate of Hughes, only 4 now have continued to be bulk billed only. That has been a change since this Albanese Labor government coming in saying there's nothing more important than Medicare. That change has occurred in the 2.5 years that this government has been in. 3 of the practices that were previously bulk billing have moved to mixed billing. This means that generally only children and pensioners are then bulk billed. 10 have continued to offer mixed billing. 3 moved from mixed billing to fees applying for all services. 3 have remained simply as fees applied, and 1 previously listed as other is now described as mixed billing. So, Deputy Speaker, we have had a massive decline in bulk billing in the electorate of Hughes, and I have written to the Minister for Health about this. I invite him to come down and meet with these bulk billing practices because the GPs in my electorate of Hughes are furious on behalf of their patients. And, Deputy Speaker, the second part of the motion, and it's a shame that the member for Aston hasn't stayed for her own motion, but this third part of her motion says that she welcomes the influx of new doctors entering the workforce. Well, Deputy Speaker, let me tell you what has happened in my electorate at Wattle Grove Family Practice. Family practice that's located out at Holsworthy. It has over 3,000 patients on its books. In that practice, Deputy Speaker, the minister has now changed the classification of the practice from outer metropolitan to inner metropolitan, which means that this practice has now lost a registrar and cannot get the registrar back. So we've gone from 4 doctors there down to 3, and that occurred in August. I started writing to the minister about this, and I thank particularly the advocacy of Dr John Stanford, who is the practice manager there at Wattle Grove Family Practice, and also to the over 500 people of South West Sydney that have written to me and signed a petition about this issue. I don't think that those 500 people, Deputy Speaker, agree that the Albanese Labor government has strengthened Medicare. They certainly haven't invested in Medicare. They have not invested in public health in my electorate, and that is proven. The Minister for Health has refused to assist to reclassify Wattle Grove Family Practice so that we can get that additional doctor. So when I hear that the member for Aston has been able to have an increase in doctors in her electorate, I can't help but ask, Deputy Speaker, is it the case that the Health Minister assisted the electorate of Aston because Aston is now represented by a Labor member of Parliament? Because if not, why will he not assist? Why will he not assist the people? Why will he not assist the people in my electorate? I note the honourable member's interjection. I can show you all of the documentation. I've already sent it to the minister. He's not interested in assisting the people of South West Sydney. He's not interested in assisting those of us who are Liberal MPs. He's not assisted in that at all. And then we'll refer to women's issues.
Order. Order.
Deputy Speaker, please.
Order.
Deputy Speaker, thank you.
I
wonder if the interjections are because you know it's true. You're hearing the same things in your electorate. Well, Deputy Speaker, I'm sorry that the member for Aston didn't stay for her own motion, but this health minister, this government is not helping those in my electorate with health.
Thank you.
Authorised anywhere, Liberal Party, Sutherland.